to the point that it's going to. And the second part here is basically just having every other ship that isn't the leader follow the leader. And I'll pass it to Ryan for networking.
For the networking, we use Windows Live, and we've allowed 4 players to play at the same time. And we've also implemented a chat box. The chat box allows for communication between your teammates, and it also aids in debugging, as it allows us to get debug lines within the game instead of looking through the console. The first method we use is a send packets method, which uses a packet type which we've created. It sends a multitude of types, and it reads in parameters per object in an array. It'll read in any number of objects sent to it and place them in an array in that order. It then checks to make sure the game is actually online. If it is not online, it simply exits the function. If it is online, it enters this if statement and converts the packet type to a byte, which is a single number. It converts it to a number between 0 and 4, which will activate this switch for each case. It then writes the data and sends it in the order it was written. Receiving packets, this is based on a sample we found from Microsoft. You read in all the information that is sent through the send packets function, and you reconvert it from a byte back to the packet type, and then read in the data that was sent and update the model based on the data sent.
For future plans, we plan to add a shield function to the game. We'd like to properly implement ship collision. So we need to implement our voice acting, so we did complete all of that. We currently don't have any boss battles in the game, so we plan on adding that in the next couple of weeks. We also originally planned to have an upgrade station between game levels, where the player can upgrade their weapons and shield and armor and that kind of thing. And each enemy was also going to have its own unique special ability. So we'll be adding that in the next couple of weeks as well. And we're open to discussion as we demo the game.
It would help if I was good at my own game. Wow, I mean, this is the evade that we talked about. If you get too close to them, they run away. Well. That's very bad in my own game. Someone else want So, does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns?
I got a couple.
Alright.
I mean, the first one's rather simple. Why did you choose XNA framework?
We chose that because we were familiar with it from our midterm project when we did the 2D. So we felt that it would be an easier transition than using something like the UDK.
And then the other one's just more of a specific one to, I saw a couple clips of your code at the top, like I saw it first at the state machine. You use like HTML or XML headers.
Oh, there's yeah, in C# you can specify XML comments so that when you compile the libraries, it'll generate the comment information in an XML file.
You want to give an example of the chat box? All chat messages will be in the bottom left-hand corner.
I was curious in seeing the options menu. Like you have play, online.
Right now our graphics menu hasn't been implemented. We do have a language menu that is still somewhat in progress.
Yeah, very much interesting.
You can't change the language.
It doesn't like to let us change our config files.
Are you setting it up where you can play other people online?
We were getting it set up here, but the Ethernet doesn't like us here. We will be running a demo in the GSP lab so that 4 players can be playing. We also included the original dash. We kind of wanted to include, like, after you beat the game, you can unlock it, and you can play the original midterm project.
For the record, this game was never meant to be played in full screen.
As you see, it has the shield function, it has all the enemies. You got your currency to be able to upgrade, and that's things we'd like to implement in Dash 2. Back in action.
Chris?
For Dash 2 back in action, the online play is limited to LAN connections. It's not wireless.
Anyone else a better pilot want to show off with Dash 2? I'll give it a shot. Show more of the flag. What about that barrel roll? Barrel roll.
What kind of methods do you guys use for collision detection? Or algorithm?
Yes, it's not letting us. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah.
You have an input this and they don't.
Did you hear the question?
Down.
Yes.
What algorithm or what type of collision detection did you guys use?
Everything down.
We basically set a float value for collision radius. So essentially they have like a collision sphere.
I'm going to copy of it.
Distance check?
Yeah, it's a simple distance with. Tyler, down. You're in front of the camera.
Oh my gosh. No someone's filming. All right. I'll move this down.
Get him, Chris. Figured out what my problem was. I forgot. My game is overpowered. I said it's kill everything in one hit. I can't be bothered chasing people and shooting them for hours.
Do you guys ever plan to implement the enemy health meters maybe above their ship or near their ship, or provide some sort of visual indicator that you hit them?
We thought about showing damage numbers above the enemies when you hit them. We never thought about health bars though. It's an interesting idea.
It'd be helpful to know if you're hitting them or not.
Now, from a project point of view, some of you worked together on your GSP 360 project together too. In doing a 16-week project and getting it to this point, what would you change if you were going to start another game design project over again? What did you learn? Did anything kind of not go too well? Any specific areas?
Well, for one, our scope was too huge at the beginning, of course. so we had to cut back a lot on that.
Everyone has delusions of grandeur.
So given the time frame you initially spoke was...
Oh yeah, everyone wants to make something amazing, and you always learn that you can't make the best game ever in 16 weeks, but we made something to work out of.
Right. Like, for my point, I wanted to implement, all of my sounds that I had and had made for the game. Unfortunately, we just did not have the time to implement them all. We have them, just not in the game yet. So hopefully within the next coming weeks we can get those and get this a finished product.
Yeah, we also wanted to have the voice acting in. The way it was going to work was we had different situations where if like one of the players was in low health, they would call for backup or something, and everybody has their own type of quotes and funny comments to each other, depending on the relationship with the character. And then also with the shield that you've seen in the first game, we didn't get a chance to really work on that one because we were working more on the AI, but we're trying to continue to work on this project beyond the senior project to hopefully implement it.
Thank you. Got it.
Any other type of questions?
Sure. Would anyone from the audience like to try again?
If anyone wants to come up with a shot.
I don't want to. Yeah, we play. Yeah, you can do it anyway. This is one of the first DSP presentations I've seen in a long time, and I think it's amazing. I have no idea what you did. I cannot believe that I can see something like this for myself. It looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll be the guinea pig. I like video.
30-minute long opening cutscene. Yeah, right. I'm not kidding. We filmed 30 minutes doing cutscenes. Voice acting. I did all the voice acting. Over 2.5 hours.
Pretty much just the water is back, so we actually have a